one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right. The agenda, Mr. Snyder, is there anything on the agenda that needs to be recommended to be moved?
The only thing is the principal reports have turned into handbook approvals.
Okay.
So I really don't, the principal reports will be the handbook.
Okay.
That's the only thing that because there's not been school, so it'd be hard for them to give a report.
Right.
Mr. Littlepike can still give a report.
You probably could.
No.
So we'll just combine the handbooks and the principal reports.
Yes, if you don't.
Strike number 11. Anything else? Nothing else? Good. Anybody else have any questions about the agenda? If not, we'll need a motion to approve it.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All right, everybody get a copy of the new meeting minutes?
Yes.
Corrections already made. I didn't have any
I did not.
notes jotted down.
Motion.
No? Need a motion to approve the meeting, this last meeting?
Okay.
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. Public comment.
Who took notes last week or last month? Oh,
You were missed.
listen, we can't both miss the same day.
It's
Fall apart. What happened at the meetings?
not allowed.
Public comment on the sign-in sheet. No one says speak.
No.
Yes. It's all business stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 is an introduction of our new REC director, Mr. Kevin McCaslin.
Okay, so we have an REC director with Jal Roots. Mr. Kevin McCaslin will be the new director in Hobbs of the REC. He wanted to come down and meet you guys in person. And who are you related to here?
So Kelly and Joanne Myers from aunt and uncle.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Stranger,
you know that?
Mr. Goss.
I know them pretty well.
We stole him out of Iowa Park, Texas. He was the superintendent
Oh, awesome.
Their recruitment efforts went far.
there.
It's good to meet you all. I'm glad to be here.
Welcome too.
Another Texan. There was a bunch of Texans coming over.
I
Now we're
know.
gonna meet a bunch of them in August.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm married to Texans.
Hope you
so
like
I guess I
Texans.
like Texans. That's fine.
Thank you, sir, for taking the time to come on
Yeah,
down.
thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm with y'all.
So he replaced you? For REC or no?
No, I'm the president. He is the director.
Oh, okay.
I'm his boss.
Who is
How
the?
are you?
We've pointed that out several times
I
today.
bet he does. Okay, just so you know.
So we're his
He is
boss.
boss.
Everybody has a boss.
If you got a problem, you just come to us. We'll get you taken
Yeah,
care
I
of.
guess everybody has a boss.
That's right.
Short story. Yeah.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Right. Perfect. Number 6, some updates, construction updates, elementary, yada, yada, yada. All those things.
Everything listed here.
All those things listed.
Jim, you're learning. I'm so proud of you. Proud of you. We'll get out of here by 8. Look,
Hey.
the 13-item agenda.
And we have good news. We're gonna take one of the things off the list pretty soon. They'll tell you here in a minute.
How do we do?
Yes, you should be able, yeah. She just told me that.
How do you make it bigger? Jim, can I see
You do
this?
control B.
Yes.
Wait, what is it to make it bigger?
B,
Not big.
just B.
It's not B, that's.
We literally do
It's
this
a-
every
It's
single.
a,
Every
E,
meeting.
is it E, expand?
Where's Shelley? We need her to stay in here.
No, that's extra camera. F for,
F, F.
F.
Yes.
Freaking big is what that. I don't know what that means.
What are we gonna do?
I can't remember which letter I get highlighted. It's getting a little tasty here.
Alright, schedule wise, most of our schedule is staying on track. John, did you have an update for the bus barn? In its current timeline?
We changed the brake color and we're supposed to let me know this week.
So,
Color bright.
Original little baby.
so the tannish yellowish color, it's not made anymore. We were trying to find
Don't
something,
make tan brick anymore?
I can see that.
not that one, different shade.
Different shades.
It'd just be weird to have two shades, so, through everything, we decided to do the brown and with the white speckle, like it's on the elementary. So we're pulling that part of the campus over to there. And the renderings look pretty good that we were showing that we're. Indoor, still don't know like finalized date yet, but I do have an update once we get into it on the space frame itself, and then we'll be able to figure out a finalized timeline and how much that delay. Right now, it's only looking like a 2-month delay overall, 2 months. Any questions on schedules?
How's the elementary edition? Where,
That's the good news.
It's good news. I did the punch, we just did the punch today. You also got your CO today.
oh, awesome.
So we're clear to go. There's just some minor flooring and then some minor issues throughout the building. That's because we'll take care of it on the inside. The outside's still being worked on with all the pavers, concrete work.
But we can occupy
But
it.
you can occupy it.
Everything's pretty much cosmetic, fix, paint
Yeah.
touch up and cabinet pulls and
Punch list.
stuff. Yeah, small
Punch
punch
list.
list items, but.
And I only had
it's
50. I only
Ready
had
for
50
kids.
I only had 50 on my list.
50?
Punch list.
Which for a project this size, sometimes it can get in the hundreds, just because it's like, replace this ceiling tile is one, and touch up this paint is two, so you have 10 touch-up paints, 10,
Yeah.
So it sounds like a lot, but it's not.
It's something they can do in an afternoon, probably for most of it.
Okay.
The biggest issues are the folding partitions. We have issues with some of them not being able to move very well. And with the millwork, the poles on the drawers.
More.
Yeah.
And the flooring, missing some of the flooring in the connecting cord there.
Derek, I had a question. I know you just said partition and I haven't asked it outside the board meeting, but I've been thinking about it. You know those electric ones that are gonna be in that new training center? Is there like a?
Well, those aren't electric, those are pole too.
They're pole. Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
You're right, really tall.
Yeah, they are. Just wanna make sure they function correctly.
But they said it'll work right.
Okay.
We're still going for fall for junior high edition. John's hidden back there.
He's hiding back there.
Yeah, right now the furniture's supposed to arrive mid-October, and then there's like two ceiling elements right now that still need to come in that haven't came in. So they'll be able to say for sure when those come in, they can say the date it'll open up, but just wood
close.
ceiling right now, yeah. That's what they're waiting
Our
for.
fancy feature ceilings in the testing center and then the commons area.
But it's looking really good. Yeah, it's looking nice.
Can't
Looks
wait to
nice.
see it done.
Massive.
We walk through there, it's massive.
Should maybe do that.
Mhm.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah, go check it out. It's nice.
Athletics, so current update, hopefully you've all seen the pavers going around the north end. It's all the way into the courtyard area. Working on the parking lot front, we had some grading issues that came up and we just kind of all got together and confirmed what was out there and what we saw. We're gonna make some minor adjustments to the south parking lot, kind of closer to Brian's property. We're gonna raise up the grade just a little bit, just get more, push the water harder away from it. And maybe widen the gutter outside just to help direct water a little bit better. But during the last rain, was that Friday or Thursday or Friday last week with the rain that came down, John was on site with grading. They were out there watching the water. It's all going where it's supposed to be indirect. It is pretty flat out there, so there'll still be some ponding, some sorts throughout, but it shouldn't be near as bad as it used to be.
Not enough to cause trouble, right?
Hopefully.
Only on Brian's property.
That's what we want right there.
I bought a boat though, just
If
in
anything falls or drains, we want it right in his yard.
So since I took these pictures less than the sign for the south side for your new entry piece is actually installed right now. So if you drive past Panther Avenue, you'll see the new athletic sign, blue poles going in, and right now they'll start doing the column wraps.
And the north will be set tomorrow.
North will be tomorrow.
Awesome.
And will those big gates go on that new sign? Those big black gates?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, everybody's favorite child, the indoor updated schedule. So during our last meeting on the 23rd, Wallace gonna have us updated drawings by the end of the week, which was the 27th. He was a couple days late. We got him on the 1st of July. Sent those over to DSI as preliminary so they could start their work and make sure they didn't have any final questions. They said they were good. Finalized drawings I got from Wallach, our engineer, on July 8th. By that delay in the schedule, I was supposed to have DSI drawings by the 17th, so last Friday or today. They said they need more time and they're not gonna have it until the end of the month. So I went by kind of like an estimate based on their current timeline. So July 28th is supposed to be their submittals to me for review. We'll review them by the 11th. Manufacturing should be around the end of September, and then here on site installing in October. And that's the current schedule for the space frame. There was, from their research, there was 12 columns failing per the extra weight of the rigidness of the space frame. So we're putting essentially plates on the columns at their weak point to strengthen them up on 12 of the columns. And that was all the fix that it needed.
That's good.
Yeah, it was kind of scary
Yeah.
for a minute there.
Yeah.
So the original.
Better than replacing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheaper on a Park Hill for sure.
So from our last schedule that I remember, that was all supposed to be done, DSI was supposed to be here this month installing their space frame, but with the delay, now it's looking at October, which is roughly 3 months, as long as they stick to the schedule and we can get their submittals in and we approve it. Once we get their submittals in and approve it, we'll release our drawings for structural reinforcement to John to do the order and start installing it. And then once he gets that, he'll be able to start finishing the track steel and continue the steel work.
So they're Walla and the other service, the other agency, they're on the same page now.
They're on the same page now.
They're not freaking out like they were.
They're not freaking out.
Pointing fingers as much. They're
Yeah.
they're agreeing and shaking their head yes a lot more now. And so I think now that they've actually agreed on a solution, it's way less than what they were making it out to be. I mean, the additional steel is a
Yeah,
lot less, and it's gonna come a lot quicker than they were saying, so.
Yeah, they wanted like all new columns, pretty much an all new structure system. And it's a simple fix of adding some reinforcement steel to it, just to strengthen at the weak points.
They've been meeting almost every week, and some weeks daily, and they're getting along now.
Good deal.
That's important.
I read that in the meeting minutes and I was kind of like, oh, what's going on? I will say though, when you're coming in from another direction, not all my directions, but it's kind of disappointing because it looks like there's a Ferris wheel. It's like there's a carnival going on.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No seats.
Yeah, well, that's kind of scary too, but you know.
And the steel on site is safe, it's fully braced, it's not going anywhere, the 50-mile-an-hour wind's not affecting it, so Lasco's got a very safe site like they've always had.
Good
That's why
deal.
steel is not a problem.
Good deal.
That was a way better outcome than what we
Yeah.
feared.
We definitely thank you guys for working on that.
Yeah, yeah.
All of you.
Priority for sure.
Elementary, as we said, we did punch list today, got your CO. And we walked the exterior, we gotta go do the roof after this, that would be our last punch item. So they can start fixing, you guys can start working.
It actually looks better than this. This was sent to y'all a week ago or whatever, so it actually looks cleaner and nicer than that.
Yeah, the hallway's nice, they painted the hallway white, so it looks nice and clean on the floor. Safe for the students to come in, the base boards are in.
And there's not a lot on the agenda, Mr. Goss, if y'all would like to just go over at it real quick after this meeting, just to see the addition before the teachers occupy it, if y'all have time. If not, I can set up individual appointments. I'd like y'all to see it. That'll work. Hopefully you do.
If we can get through tonight.
Yes. Okay.
No, it's not my fault.
Bad omen to say there's not very.
Okay,
that's about it.
Just throw the grape.
Next project is the baseball field, so we've all talked and decided we're gonna move forward with paving the parking lot up until this red line that's at the top. So essentially, we're gonna go up until the sidewalk that's against Merriman, and we're gonna stop there. We're not gonna do that sidewalks. We're gonna pave everything to the south, get all sidewalks in. This little square area, the little entry apron, it's supposed to be concrete. Lasco said they'll just pour some asphalt in there just to give you a drive-in, so we can finish out the parking lot, make it look nice for the next coming season, and it's not just sitting there. So then after Merriman, the city decides how they're doing that road, and then we can come back and do that last strip of concrete.
And did you say there will be like a concrete border where this, like between the, what I'm saying is I don't want it to become a truck parking lot. That
No,
will-
so
that will happen.
essentially that red line is a curb
Yes,
on
that
the
way.
inside, so we're gonna do the inside curb, then
Yes,
leave out the
that's what I'm
sidewalk and the
saying.
outside curb.
I know where that
We have the pipe gates at the entry as well.
Yes.
So those will all be installed.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Did you have a timeline when Ramirez and them were gonna start working on that?
They're staking the parking lot out right now.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Bus barn's moving along, I see the roofing going in, they're in there doing base coats on the primer on the walls. We did change the brick, so the brick has been ordered now, so we can start moving along with the exterior a little bit faster. And we do have some issues on the south side of the building between the adjacent property with the grading and fence line. We're trying to work with the city and trying to find the property owners to try to figure out who owns that, to see if we can rip out their fence and place in a new fence and make it look a lot nicer and cleaner. If not, we're having a tight squeeze trying to get the forms for concrete in to get that exit door that's on the south side.
You still know who owns it?
She died, and the guy who says he owns it is not showing up on the records as the owner.
So what do you do in that instance?
That's what we're working out, trying to figure out who to get the permission from.
Oh,
So we
just
don't
do
get
it. I
sued.
say you can.
We just don't want to get sued when we go onto
No.
their property and
That's
start.
the attorney.
The guy they've talked to is not the owner. That's the thing on paper. So that's what
You
matters.
better prove it.
He doesn't have a legal bind against us if he didn't like what we're saying.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to have that all up where it looks, we're on the up and up.
So we're just making sure you guys don't get in trouble, Masco doesn't get in trouble tearing up something. So,
If somebody has to, though, it has to be Lasco.
Exactly.
We have to get in trouble. It's Lasco.
Junior high's moving along really well. They're in there doing primers on the inside, doing painting up high, getting all the blue, the black up in the ceiling in the commons area. I believe all the glass is in, all the cow wall is in. Majority of the area, there's some doors missing here and there. But it's looking really well, coming along. Looks like it's sticking to its schedule.
Really nice facility.
It's gonna be
Hopefully you
great.
get a chance to walk over there on this one, just see how
the
massive
scale of
it
it.
is. No action items.
Yay.
I left that one in there just for you guys, just to know I didn't come up with anything.
Just-
Discussion items. Brian, did you want to kind of talk about Gel
Well,
Aquatic Center? Or?
You can talk about it to them. What I was really looking at is a little expansion of the outdoor portion of the
We are
swimming
getting a
pool.
lazy river.
Well, we've got a giant cat box where the volleyball court is that
Oh,
it's the cat litter box and the kids aren't using it because it's so hot.
Yeah.
You know, wants to go stand on that sand when it's
Right.
105.
exactly.
Anyway, so what I was thinking, if you guys are amenable to it, I had them kind of get something together on how much it would cost, is putting a pool for little ones.
Oh.
Because right now you've got like a bucket and a little play area. There's
Splash pad.
almost nothing, I mean, not very
Yeah.
much, there's almost nothing there. Is relocate that into a paw print swimming pool that looks like a
Aw.
giant paw print
Cute.
with an oil derrick that comes up and then the bucket fills up and dumps on them. Like where,
It's
where,
gonna be covered?
no, but it'll be a swimming pool for little babies to get in, and there could be a covered area in it. We'll have so what we want to do is put more covering where the existing one is, where that little splash pad is,
Yeah.
have that as a big cover.
That'd be nice.
And then the parents can watch their children or go out there if they're infants and let them play in the,
Yeah.
because the wading pool won't be that deep. They won't be able to drown
Lower your hand. Yeah.
in it. No,
Correction there.
Hopefully that with some parent supervision
Teaspoon of
and
water is
will
all it
be
takes.
fun. So it's just a little expansion of that area to include something that they can use back there. 'Cause right now, the slide is fantastic. The little pool area is okay, but there's really not much around it. There's nothing really to do. There's a little bit of water, people bring their babies up and get wet, but that's about it right now, so. A little bit more expanded there.
So we did pull some example pictures, so we got in contact with the consultant who did your pool originally. And worked through this, so they sent me a picture of a butterfly one they did, we can do like the paw print that you have in your Zias at the elementary. This is an example of North Boyle there, I believe this one's in Artesia at their splash pad that they have right now. So it'd be interactive there, has a wading, we call it a wading pool, so it's probably only like 5 inches deep. And probably extend into a little bit of splash pad like on the edges you see throughout the building. Based off of kind of like general idea of the size of the area, the estimated project budget would be like 1.2, 1.3 million. And that would include all your construction budget for the wading pool, shade structures, anything you need within that area.
And then you're
And then-
supporting pumps and.
Yes, and there'll be extension of, because we'll have to expand the mechanical room to handle the additional pumpage. With our fee, with our consultant fee, everything, we're looking at like 1.35 to 1.5 million overall budget. Due to the size of this scale of project, most likely our fee would be an hourly fee, but this is estimating based on a percentage of what the project would be, the amount of work that it would take.
What's that footprint gonna look like? It's, the reason I'm wondering is,
Paw print.
well, no, not
Oh,
the actual
oh.
shape, like the size. Cause I'm thinking, why wouldn't we cover it if it's an infant and toddler pool?
Like cover the actual water pool?
Yeah, with shade structures, just because it is infant and toddler.
It's not locked in on the design, so yeah, I think it'd be good to have shade.
This is pretty open,
hot.
like the paw print would probably be like your oil derrick would be connected to it or within the splash pad area.
Have it like part of it kind of as one of those cool, like at the library where they're kind of floating shades. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's still pretty open to design. This is just us doing a very rough concept and get the ideas across to the consultant so they can give us an idea how much it would cost.
Cause it's even hot in a shade here.
Right.
I mean, it's hot. Yeah, sometimes it is.
The sun itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Only babies getting sunburned.
They show up at the clinic and it's. a problem.
So most of this was based off of the footprint around the current volleyball court. It might be a little larger. You have some room to the north to expand into. But this is what they were doing this, and based off of, any questions on the end or thoughts?
Guys have any?
I like it. I
Worth
like it,
looking
yeah.
into?
I like that.
Cool.
And I believe everything that this would cost, we could do it under CES.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the next step is,
Design phase?
what's that?
Design phase?
Just design?
Well, are y'all interested in that moving forward so we
Yeah, I
can
think
put it
so.
on?
That's
the
what we
agenda?
we're talking about, yeah, that's,
Okay,
I think we definitely are interested in that. Is it gonna take place of where the volleyball is now?
Yes.
Yes.
It would replace kitty litter
They're not
box.
using it
Kitty litter
anyway.
box.
So we
Kids
just
are not-
extend kind of where the splash pad is now,
I don't know
we
if
would
that's what it
extend
is.
out to now the wading pool and all that.
I don't know, windows right
Okay,
there. But
that makes sense.
I'm seeing more and more babies, like people have babies everywhere now. And they're out there and it's hot and they're putting their baby up at
Put that in
the water and there's just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the
But you gotta
people are
get
saying,
babies.
there's just not a lot out there and they're just kind of putting their babies up to the water and it's kind of. Anyway.
It's literally the definition of a parasite. Can't survive without a host. Mine's 37, and she's still.
Leave my friend alone.
But there are a lot of babies and they're all going to the pool. You know, a lot of people with their children in the summer.
Yeah, and I think that's.
But it's real hot inside unless you're in the pool, so people
Right.
start migrating out into the shades with their babies and they're
Well,
like,
I think that maybe should be one of the goals too, is to make sure we have plenty of shade structure out there.
Mhm.
absolutely. And there's already one east of the volleyball court.
Yeah.
big one.
I mean, even if we have to build it into this
I think so.
separately, I mean, you know, just.
Like build it into that design.
Yeah, in the design, more shade the better out there.
Absolutely.
And then those shade structures do let a little bit filter through, which is good.
Yeah, so we can work on an action item for a CES hourly agreement to
Yes, sir.
start
And
getting
we
a
can-
design put together, and we can kind of show overlay in that area, so you have a better idea.
And hopefully we kind of phase that where the pool isn't closed, like for a long period.
Mhm.
Yeah, we,
During the winter.
when I was talking with the consultant, we should be able to like close off everything on the north side.
Yes, and still use the
And the decision will come down to, do we wanna do a separated mechanical pump room just for this? Or do we wanna add it as an addition to the current mechanical room and just extend it farther into the north end?
I mean, there's a lot of room over there,
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
you know, that's.
We'll get
rarely
councilmen,
used.
we'll get them back over here, the consultant, and have them look at it.
And they've already.
It'd be nice if we could just use the existing
Right,
space.
right.
And they already gave me their proposals and they already have all their drawings from the original.
Oh, good.
So they're able to go through and calculate it a little bit faster.
And we have that, they're gonna do the slide this winter too, the sandblasting and repainting,
Oh, nice,
polishing the slides
Good deal.
and the steps.
very nice.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
That is all I have. I brought good news this time.
So, I don't trust your numbers though, they always go up.
They do.
Depends on how fancy you get.
Just a suggestion.
It's just a suggestion of how much it is.
Yeah.
So I write their estimate.
Right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then Brian's gonna want terrazzo or something in there.
Terrazzo with the flooring, there we go.
Ryan actually said,
Well,
I
no
don't want this to
problem.
be a $1 billion thing, and then he described
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but then a giant paw print.
To be fair, he said he didn't want it to be expensive. Then he said this
He's
is what he
designed
wanted.
a,
$1 million pool.
$1 million pool. Sounds like Brian.
Uh-huh. That's why we're here.
Yeah, right.
A little bit of break.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, well,
I'm not sure how to exit out of this one.
we're all interested, so.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll work on
How do
an
you get out
action
of that?
item and everything for
Perfect.
the next.
Next meeting? How do you get out of that?
Escape, just push the escape.
We did big F last time, so do little F this time.
Yes.
I need to go back on this one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you,
So
sir.
have a good.
Thank you.
Again, we appreciate you guys, all that work you guys are doing on the athletic component.
We almost didn't get asked for more money.
I know, we almost made this whole thing and didn't ask for more money.
Almost.
Perfect.
So close.
You guys have any questions? Thanks, guys. Travel safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Walking out with smiles this time.
Last time they were.
Last time, they didn't walk out with smiles.
I know, yeah.
They walked out like this. Everybody's blood pressure was a little high walking out of that one.
Retires after they work it out.
I know. Everybody was stressed out.
Yeah, they were really stressed out last time. Well, they had right to be.
Yeah.
They had every right to be. All right, number 7 is our financial, our.
This is, I would like to
Oh,
also.
no. Yeah,
So-
go ahead.
So let me introduce you to our new business manager, Ms. Harley Stanton.
Hi, Harley.
Good to meet you. Glad you're here. Thank you. Awesome.
So do y'all have anything for us today, or are there any bars or anything?
Yes, we had 2 bars.
Okay.
There were initial budgets and one was an award letter for Peg. And it's just going to our transportation fund. And the second was also an IB and it's a grant for New Mexico DOT.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the baseball parking lot LTRS.
Oh,
okay.
that's number 2?
Yes, sir.
Fun, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I see it.
One of those.
Yep. And I saw it.
It's in there.
It's right here.
Are they in there?
Thank you.
Do you guys have where the bars are?
I looked through earlier, but I didn't
I
remember.
did
where it
mine,
was.
I get, well, mine, I stapled all mine together because I had to print it.
They're in here.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
In the middle of this,
Yeah,
the first one.
in the fund balances packet.
Yes.
Sorry, it was given on to me together, so I stamped it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there's no-
Well, we have it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Just do it in a different order.
It's okay.
Yes.
So, the second bar is the state fund that's doing the painting.
Yeah, that's for the baseball parking
Baseball
lot,
parking
the
lot.
LGRF award on the baseball parking lot.
Okay.
They play what, 75%?
Yes.
What was the first one, I'm sorry?
that is gonna be our allotted funding for transportation for the year.
What does IB mean where it says bar type?
Stands for initial budget.
Oh, okay.
Initial.
And this
I thought it would be stuff.
That's new.
Initial budget. I will
Write it down,
forget
but
by
you're gonna
next
ask it
meeting.
again next time.
It'll take like 6 months.
And then, of course, we would need
Yeah.
approval for any increase in maintenance on and transfer bars to eliminate negative balances.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Are you ready for this job? Or what? What do you think?
She's doing great. She's only been on the job for a week, but she's doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, and
He was
so,
nervous last month.
Was he?
well, yeah, you picked on me a little bit too, so, yeah, she's gonna be great. She's picking this up. She's like a natural, and
Awesome.
so we're very blessed to have her on board here.
I'm glad to hear that.
You're not familiar with, at all with educational finance though, like all the
No, sir.
craziness that we can.
No, sir.
I'm
But
just,
I'm gonna get acquainted.
oh, good, yeah.
I like that attitude.
Perfect.
So next we have the status of the SB9.
Next page.
And so you can see our ending balance there is 34, almost 35 million there on that. And so that finished up the fiscal year of 25-26 right there. We still don't have June's Lee County taxes yet. They still haven't sent those over yet. But last month we didn't have the Mays, but Mays have been reported for you on the colored sheets there. Curious to see what June's is gonna be, with the price of oil and things like that. So I was a little surprised just by Mays a little bit. I was a little low.
Is it normal for June to come in so late?
I think because of the transition, it just kind of got lost in the email shuffle. She did send it to me today after I reached out.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, for June?
Yes,
What
sir.
was June's?
I didn't even look at it.
Okay.
Any questions on status of the SB9?
No, sir.
You guys have the sweeps now?
We have our,
Yeah.
our cash sweep. And you also have your balances, your operational balance. And so
I didn't see anything. questionable.
fund balance is there. I want to point out the very last balance. I think is it 30? I don't remember which one it is, but it's the Ed Tech
31,900.
31,900 on the fund balances. That is what we're going to capture. So we can be able to spend that. We will be coming on in the September, is it September meeting? Yes, this, the September meeting for your, it will be on the agenda for so we can capture that, and then in the 1st of October would be the special board meeting that we have to approve, so we can capture those funds. They're just like,
You said 3190, that's $36 million.
no, the 4,300,
43,000.
the 43,000. The
I was
43,000,
looking
the
for
very
that.
last one, the very last one,
Gotcha.
the ed tech debt service.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 6.5 that we're going to capture that.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. I wish it was the 31,701. Yeah. We could do the pool and many other things.
Yeah. No, it's.
Is there-
Page 3.
Will this be our, I know we keep asking this, but is this supposedly gonna be our last time we have to go out and capture this money?
No, there's, yeah,
We have to, y'all have to approve it each time we capture it.
Oh, we're talking just ed tech money.
Just intake.
What about the rest of the bond collection?
Bond collection, I think there will take another election to get the rest of it.
That's what I was thinking,
Yes,
the
sir.
bond
I
election.
think it'll be another election. It's crazy, but yes. Also, SB 9's coming up, right?
yes.
Okay.
So that's gonna
In
be,
November?
next 2027.
Okay.
2027 is when we have to go out for.
Seems like it went by real
The
fast.
re-upping of the 2 mil bond. It's already been 6 years. Next year will be already been 6 years.
21 must have been.
21 was the last time we,
Wow.
so yeah, believe it or not, it's up for,
And that's a big one for the school and the hospital, isn't it?
Right,
Seems like we just did that.
it does. So we'll have to think of some outside the box ways to bring the community in to open the campuses up, to
Yes, see what their money is
see
going
where their
for.
money's going, look at our plans, things of that nature. Even though we have public meetings, they generally won't really attend, but we'll have to have some special open houses or something.
September, October.
Right.
And then do all that right before the election.
I don't know how anybody could not be impressed.
Yeah,
Oh, right. No, I agree.
Doing everything we've got going on, so.
and use that money for it without increasing. We still have the lowest tax rate of all 5 school districts in Lee County. They're all doing pretty well, by the way. So we still have the lowest by half. And we're not using money to raise new bonds and raise
Right.
taxes. No taxes have gone up for all this.
Well, and I
They've
think
gone
that's,
down.
that's the important thing that we have to be able to communicate, because when we go out for another SB 9, if they're not familiar with it, they look around and think, why do you guys need more money? We're already, you know what I mean? So you gotta really have a good explanation of what it really means, what it looks like, and future plans and what it's doing now, and those types of things.
And we'll have that. I'll get that from the county because we already got it at the REC about what the tax collections are for each school district. Want people to see that. Ours is almost nothing
Sure, right.
on what we're, and the rest of them are maxed out on bonds, doing almost as well as we are, by the way. So what I'm saying is, it's good not to have the lowest tax rate and some of the nicest facilities.
Well, that's that information that we can communicate to
Yes,
them.
absolutely. We can do like a 1-sheet thing or something.
Good deal. Anything else for us?
We have our new auditors, internal auditors coming August 10th and 11th, and they were having an interest conference on the 10th. And we need 2 leaders to sit with our audit committee. And they said it can be in person or virtual, if that makes things easier. We don't have a time, so it's up to us.
What day is it?
August 10th, it's a Monday.
Who's on the audit committee?
Is it you and Ms. Crawford?
We're on the audit committee or we're on the budget committee?
On the budget.
I'm on the
Budget
audit committee.
Audit committee, we Miss Art. Is it just Miss Art?
Well, it was supposed to be, somebody else was supposed to be, but nobody ever shows up but me.
I know. So it don't matter at this point, whoever wants to.
I'll stay on it.
Yeah.
Miss Art.
And then we'll make sure there's a second board
Somebody
member.
else.
So the 10th and the 11th, you said.
Just the
That
10th is the
meeting's-
meeting.
The 10th is the
Yes,
And you
meeting.
can have up to 2. 1 is still acceptable, but 2 is better.
Supposed to have 2. Okay.
I could be on the phone.
Right.
Okay,
Sure.
we might, if we need to use that, we can.
Would a certain time work? Morning or afternoon, doesn't matter.
Just as long as, I just have kids to get to school and from school, so
Okay.
as long as it's not too close to that time.
In rush hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let us know and I'll try to. And if my schedule will be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Stanton, Mr.
That was a pretty easy first report, right?
See?
Tough questions for.
Did we approve the budget? The
No,
bar-
she's very good.
We did?
Yeah.
Really?
Did y'all approve?
But did we do them separately?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. We
Usually
did
I
make the
write it
motion,
down,
yes,
but okay.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know y'all did that. Y'all are quick. I didn't even.
I guess I can go on autopilot.
Sorry. I didn't see my agenda.
Do we need to sign?
Bill list.
Oh,
We
that's
said
it.
bar list.
Oh,
You said
okay,
bars.
okay, I did say bars, okay.
Yeah, Bill's list. I was just.
I was like, what did I just ask? Come on.
There's nothing on the Bill's list that I saw, but
Me either.
Same.
Whenever y'all.
just need a motion to approve the Bill's list.
I'll make that motion.
I'll say it.
All right, item number 8, ongoing business. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and we'll have C, letter C, which is Freddie Gonzalez.
Okay.
Since he's here, so
He likes to be at meetings, doesn't he?
he loves
He
it.
loves meetings. That's what I heard.
He lives.
Sort of heard.
Favorite thing.
Lives for
I thought you
it.
care to hang out with
He
him.
lives for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Brian gave you guys the appraisal documents for the property that's neighboring our property. But I have some if y'all do need them. Yeah, that one. So if you look on there, the property appraised for 88
Million?
thousand.
Come on now.
88.
So we just wanted to see if if you guys could entertain the idea of us potentially getting it for a lower price. I know that we're gonna talk about a partnership with the clinic for physical therapy. So I was kind of just wanting to approach you guys and see kind of what price y'all would offer that property up for. That's pretty much all that I have. on that
What
one.
did it, you said it appraised for 88,000?
Yeah, for 88,000.
So 1.8 million wouldn't be,
Probably
trying to get our swimming
not.
pool.
I was trying to help you out too. You guys laughed at me.
No, we're starting up on that project, and so we just kind of wanted to see. And also, I know that you guys had mentioned that currently there is a company that is renting that out. So I would like for that company also to have a little bit of time to get notification, so that by the time that lease that you have with them will be pretty much done and over with by the time that we start
It's yearly.
building on that.
It's yearly.
What's the expiration on that lease right now? Do you?
1 year at a time.
But I mean, from.
This month, next month.
June to June.
So
So
did
we
we
just-
did we
just
just
signed up.
renew?
In June.
Oh, we just signed another year.
But there's no way you guys could move that quick to do something with it before June of next year, is there?
Well, I mean, we're already kind of in the process of going out for, we're about to put out an RFP for architects for that project. Currently, we're working on a project to expand the front of the clinic. So some of our architects might work on that, but we are kind of already through with the process of designing that. And so we're about to move on to this next project. I don't know, for some reason, I thought y'all had renewed it in January.
I think it was June because it was on there. June. When
Is that the one to buy?
Yeah, but it's a,
When is his renewal?
Like March.
Yeah, I didn't think it was last
Yeah,
month.
I didn't think it was last
It
month.
was
We didn't sign nothing last month.
No,
It wasn't very long ago.
I want to say it was January.
Oh, okay.
It seems like
We'll look
a
at
while
it.
back.
okay.
But now, I think a new owner would be up to y'all to even honor it, right? If somebody sold the
Right.
property.
Well, I think whenever I first approached you guys, I think that was one of the things that you guys had said, that if we could just go ahead and just honor that,
What's left.
what's left on it.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is kind of what we wanted to discuss today, was just us basically obtaining the property.
So
How high are you willing to go, Freddie?
I'm actually wanting to go less than what.
He's
what
trying to go
this is.
So we know what that property is, right? Everybody's familiar with it.
Mhm.
Obviously, it just kind of sits out in the middle of nowhere. So we didn't even know we owned this, actually.
Oh, yeah,
We just was
that
brought.
doesn't make sense.
we thought it was part of the sign over of the junior high, which it should have been $1,000.
Yeah.
It should have been signed over, but for some reason it got caught and wasn't surveyed and signed over with the rest of the junior high property.
So we found it a couple of years ago and anyways, obviously the hospital district is looking to expand, like Freddie said, potentially into that area right there. Just beside the, what's currently the wellness center.
Is that the only piece you're missing?
Yeah, and I mean, eventually we'll potentially probably try to expand more towards the highway and that property right in front of that. But as far as right now, the way that our campus is set up, our physical therapy currently where it's at, it would be pretty much just attached to our current parking lot. And then our patients that we have now, they would just continue going straight on that physical therapy. We're already kind of working on some renderings and things like that that would be pretty beneficial to a lot of the athletes that we have here. So we'd like to get started on that project pretty quickly.
Do you have a number in mind?
Something less than 88,000.
87.
3750.
I was thinking somewhere in the 50s. But like I said, that would have been good to talk about some type of hardship. I know I was talking to Dane about, I mean, at the clinic, we're probably gonna have to change our hours for physical therapy, which I talked to that with Dane. I haven't talked to the board about it yet, but I mean, you guys are off on Fridays and he's off on Fridays, but he said that he would be willing to make the exception to come in on Fridays just to see only athletes. Yeah, so I mean, I think right now our wait list for rehab is pretty steep. And so it's really hard for anybody to get in right now. And that's kind of why we're looking to expand because we're gonna hire a few more physical therapists as well. So I think that being beneficial too. I mean, you guys are expanding too, we're good. And so it's just kind of one of those things where it would just kind of make sense for the partnership there as well.
How big is that land? Just one,
It's like an
1.8
8,
acres?
yeah, is it almost 2 acres, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost 2. It's pretty similar to the size of the wellness center property. So it's almost like we'd be basically matching that same footprint.
At least 100.
2.34 acres. That's all.
I don't personally see why we wouldn't make some sort of a deal with them, just because it's right now where it sits, we're never gonna use it in the school district.
No.
Yeah, 2.34.
It's not anything we're gonna use.
And it benefits our students.
It's definitely gonna benefit the students, there's no question there. What do you guys think? What price comes to mind?
Well, Freddie, you said 50. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it.
I think it's fair for both sides, both
Yeah.
parties.
Hand in hand.
So based on that, if that's good, we'll need a motion to be willing to sell the property, because it's already been surveyed and it's appraised. So we'll just make a motion to sell it to the Jal Hospital District for the asking price of $50,000.
I'll make it.
I'll second it.
Yeah. Thank you. One of the things that I did want to mention though is I know that it's still showing up as City of Chow, so I just don't know if that's going to become an issue, but that's something we can discuss whenever we get to that point.
Yeah,
Because you were talking about
I
that
don't
you didn't know
think
that
it
you had
is,
it.
but I think that's just the way it's showing up.
Okay.
That was part of the problem in the first place. is that
If y'all have the
Wasn't
paperwork,
sure.
the paperwork that shows on there that it's,
The county,
Yeah.
we can do that.
I think that'll. probably-
So what we'll have to do is the legal stuff, because you and I will have to get together with our attorneys, because I want to make sure if you guys pay less than what it's worth and we accept less, it could be an anti-donation. I'm just wanting to make sure.
I
that
actually
everything's
was on an anti-donation meeting last week, and it did say that if the two governing bodies is gonna be still beneficial to the community,
legal.
that you can do it at a
Good.
lower
So
than
that's what
market
we-
rate.
We can frame it out that way then.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking because of the partnership with physical therapy.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, Brady.
All right, see you later. Good deal.
See you, Fred.
That'll be nice.
Everybody's just leaving with a smile on their face. This is great.
Let's go home.
Right. Let's get while the getting's good.
So letter A is the hospital district and Child Public Schools PT partnership. What we'd like to do, I obviously been talking with Dane, our physical therapist, as an intermediate with Mr. Snyder as well. What we'd like to do is is to develop a partnership between the school district and the hospital district, which would allow our current athletic trainers, the people that we have the advantage or whatever that's the contract we have, to continue with them and allow them to work in the scope of athletic training, but then have them partner with the hospital district and physical therapy. What that would mean would be, let's just say there was a sports injury at a football game, at a basketball game. Well, the athletic trainer, he's right there, so he does the initial evaluation. And then that night or even the next day communicates that to the physical therapy team. And then they come up with a plan on how to address it, whether it is decided, okay, it's just a basic ankle sprain, you manage it here as the athletic trainer, or you know what, let's get them in physical therapy, get them starting to rehab, get them strength and things of that nature. The discussion is that it could take place on Fridays, so Friday clinic hours, and then maybe even a Saturday, just depending on the need, depending on each, and when I say the need, I mean by each individual athlete. It wouldn't necessarily be every Friday, it would be if it was required. And same thing for Saturdays. And the other side of that is there's also the rehabilitation side. So strengthening and things of that nature and preparation and partnership with this district and the coaches, getting them over there, doing their strengthening and rehabilitation pieces to prevent injury, not just treat injury. So the discussion is going to have to be had with the hospital district board as well to create some sort of MOU between the district, school district, and the hospital district. Now, Mr. Snyder and I have talked about this as well, and of course, compensation, right? That falls into basically the next step is what's the fairest way to compensate that team over there for doing that work. Well, I think we could compensate on an hourly basis, just my opinion. We can compensate the physical therapist and occupational therapist directly on the hourly basis. And then, of course, they're already insured, so we could work through the MOU that would allow them, as long as the hospital district agrees, to say, okay, they're over here training, and so any malpractice insurance is already covered. So the MOU would cover that for us. So it's not like we would have to get them additional malpractice insurance and things of that nature, because that MOU would cover that. Be very similar, just on to the way we have our SROs. Very similar. Just lined out in the MOU who's responsible for what, and then let it happen. I can tell you that our physical therapist, he's incredibly motivated. He's been talking about this for a year and a half. Actually, since before he ever, right when I was interviewing him to come here, that's what he was talking about. Yeah.
Where does he come from?
He's out of Denver. He's been all over the country, and he has a very he has a ton of knowledge and experience in athletics. He's worked with some of the best in the country. And so he's very, very highly qualified for especially sports. And we have several patients that come from other school districts that are down here with him now and have been for some time. So, but he's very, very, very motivated. He would love to be a part of it. So that's what it would look like. Now it's just, what does the board think?
We kind of touched on it last month and I was in agreement with it. I thought it was gonna be beneficial. I still do.
I agree.
I think it's only gonna help our kids recover faster and he's right here, not having to travel to Hobbs, Andrews,
Love it.
Odessa, Lubbock, yeah.
Right.
Parents, it's gonna save the parents money.
Mhm.
For sure.
It's a great thing.
We'll work on an agreement that would keep both entities within their own scope of responsibility, or what do you call that,
Yeah,
with
just-
medical, you know, like to make sure
yeah,
that
in the
we're not, neither one of us are
responsibility.
overlapping to the other, but there's an agreement there. If y'all want, we'll.
It- like I said,
attorney.
yeah, it would very much be just like the SROs. No, they're obviously not something in law enforcement that school districts,
Mhm.
we're not the subject matter experts.
Mhm.
So they facilitate all of their insurances and trainings and things of that nature. And then, of course, we pay portions of their salaries and certain equipment and like that. I anticipate it would be basically the same type of MOU with the hospital district. I mean, it's almost, I just, plug and play the numbers different, but
I'm for it.
I'm too,
yeah.
absolutely.
When it comes to compensation, Mr. Snyder, what is, this is the one thing I've struggled with. When we're talking about an annual salary or an annual cost, are we bound by procurement under 60,000?
Not on salary,
Not-
like if it's.
Not through an MOU salary, or not, and I say salary,
No,
it's
no,
not really
it-
salary, it's compensation, but I don't,
So that depends on how, if we can structure it and how much we're talking about
Right.
and how to do it, but it depends. If it's a contract service, is this a service through an agreement with the clinic? That could be, change the whole thing where it wouldn't matter.
right,
I
okay,
think that might be the easiest way to do it, is
Okay.
just have an agreement. We will contribute this much to the clinic per year to help us provide that service. You know, like this, like any other contract where we're dealing with another nonprofit once again, makes it easier
right,
than dealing with Dane directly. That would be him coming up with a contract for us. He could do it
right,
as an independent contractor. But if you guys want to bring it into the clinic, then the clinic could do it. So it depends on who wants to carry that contract, the clinic or Dane,
I see what you're saying,
to,
okay.
to proposal to us, kind of.
But either one is.
Either one
Possibility.
is possible. Yes.
Okay. That was just, not that I anticipated it going over 60,000 a year. But
Yeah.
I didn't know if that number fell into that discussion at all, or the max allowable. So, do you know what's on your agenda tomorrow? Is there any part of this?
No, I don't think there is,
No? Okay.
but we could probably put it for, what we did kind of talk about it, but I don't know if Freddie put it on there.
Okay, all right, I was just wondering, because,
Oh, your meeting's tomorrow.
yeah. So if that's the case, I mean, if you guys are at least good with pursuing this option, I guess our next step is, well, we could put together some sort of a initial MOU. So we have something to present to the board.
And the MOU could have the amount in it, just depends on what Dane or you
Right,
guys
Right,
clinic come up with. So if you want to get with them on
Those
the numbers,
numbers.
yeah,
okay. And then maybe by next meeting, we can have
you
an
have
MOU.
something with numbers in
This
it.
is- Yeah,
Yes.
perfect. You guys good with that?
Yeah, we-
I am.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, thank you. All right. Then B is superintendent.
Oh, here we go.
So-
Here we
Let's see if he's
go.
using this small.
Yeah. So you guys,
Too excited.
so you guys already approved this?
Mhm.
But,
But
but
now you
this
want more.
is putting it into a policy. 'Cause I figure you want the policy to follow what you approve. So this is just the first reading. I did not indicate that on the agenda, but you'll see it again. This is the first reading. This is just a suggestion. Look at it, see if you agree with it. Do you want to add or take anything out of it? And then we'll have it the next time. So this is just for you to look at right now. Really nothing to decide
So
yet.
just for a little bit of background, because I can't remember who was where, because we've had a couple of different discussions. This was brought up because of our once monthly meetings. Yeah. When we're in the process of doing the things we're doing, buildings,
Lot of
buildings and
maintenance
maintenance and things of that nature. There were a lot of decisions we're having to wait because of our board meetings being one time a month. So it was discussed or brought up that if we increase that to, let's say, $60,000, then that would allow business to move forward more quickly. However, the one thing is it does not admonish Mr. Snyder from communicating pretty much all purchases to the board, like we do now anyways, right? I mean, right now he has up to 20,000, but really, how many times do we see things that are 8, 9, 10,000 on the agenda, right? I mean, or discussed, not necessarily voted on, but they're discussed, they're talked about, so there's that.
And then there's the bill list and the checklist you can look at. You have to-
Yeah, of course.
You still have to approve it no matter what the amount is.
Yeah.
Where did we get the $60,000, just out of curiosity?
Just as
A
a,
random
We
number?
did, we did
Up
kind of
to
like
the-
an average. We
well,
saw
no,
what-
no, the
what-
60,000 is the procurement level before you have to go out to an RFP.
Right,
That's what. Anything above 60 has to be an RFP that you have to look at totally separate anyway.
Unless it's CES. Most of our stuff
Unless
is
it's
through
CES.
CES, so, okay. But anyways, so it's just up for discussion to think about. I don't know what you guys initially think of it. You and I had almost started to talk about it, but we never connected about it. But I don't know if there's good thoughts, bad thoughts, concerns.
I'm okay with that.
I remember us looking through there going, everything was about $48,000 to $50,000 and it
Yeah.
was like, well, we needed some cushion. I remember us
Well,
talking
and,
about,
and once we had talked about that, it actually,
it was like.
there was a lot of
camera
things in that
maintenance.
specific
It was just
meeting that would have
maintenance.
closed
items.
faster, yeah. So again, first read, if you guys think about it, we can talk about it next meeting and either make a decision on it or continue to discuss it. Good deal?
Sounds good.
Questions? Nothing else, Mr. Snyder, on that?
No. And, the other thing is, I don't know if you weren't here, there is no existing policy,
Yeah.
period.
Okay.
We thought there was. I thought there was for the last 20, 30 years, but
Yeah,
there isn't.
I've always thought there was a policy on it too.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah. It was just understood, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was wanting to put it in policy, so it can be referred to later on when we're all gone.
All right, our next item, excuse me, is our new business, letter A, high school common furniture for $132,000.
That sure is high, Mr. Little.
Give that good stuff away.
Yeah.
Although I don't see this. Do we have that one? Yeah, there is right from me, sorry. So I know we go through AK sales for a lot of things because they're CES. Are they the only company to go with them?
So there was Indoff, and we looked at them too, but you.
Yeah, so we've been using Indoff primarily, on all of our newer construction. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason, AK Sales was chosen, for this particular furniture is because half of it's already been replaced with AK Sales, and it was to ensure that we got the same material and quality, just to continue throughout the commons area there.
Okay.
Consistency, and it's great quality. The problem that we've had is the material, like. It's
Stuff we have.
cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's
light
showing its
yellow.
age. It's showing, 10 years of kids being on it now, and it just can't get clean anymore. And so we're trying to get away from all cloth
More vinyl.
furniture, more durable.
But the same quality
Yes.
of that stuff.
And this stuff can be, you know,
Wipe down.
they can use bleach on it. I mean, it's really.
Solid surface, not gonna ruin it.
Yes.
So my only problem is, our agenda says 132 and this says 131. So it's
Uh-huh.
$1,000 difference.
Whose fault
but-
is that?
Uh-huh.
Snyder's.
No, it is mine.
And also, why that's also big is we're replacing all the high chairs and all the regular, because, I guess all the little pads and everything are coming off and they're breaking it, so and it's just scratching the floor and it's causing just a bunch of damage in the conference areas.
So this is not only the new, but we're doing some replacing as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So this is only for the existing commons area.
Right.
The high school commons area. So nothing with the new junior high part, that's already been approved and done. This is just the commons area by the main office. Yes.
Much needed update.
Yeah, the couch has been replaced. That was done maybe a year or two ago. The couch, because it was that old, I don't know if you remember that yellow cloth,
Yeah.
and it was just nasty. Well,
And it's going on 9 years.
yeah, and the rest is like this
It'll be
blue, light blue cloth material that shows stains and,
Yeah.
yeah, it's time. You know, it's time to update there.
Good deal.
I'll make a motion to do it.
I'll second.
And we will have to note on the agenda that the changes, it's really 131, 268, 25.
And if you approve the 132, the PO will just be 131, which is less.
Yeah.
Which is
All in favor?
Yes.
So see why it is so important, your job? It's because if you don't control him, control the spending,
Don't listen.
you have to practice saying no, like hard no, no.
Yeah.
Jim likes the splash pad.
Oh, right. This takes effect after this meeting.
Say no on the elementary stuff.
You can have whatever you want.
Hold on a minute. Are we missing?
Now we're on B. This
You
one.
said something about elementary furniture, no?
No, I was just joking.
Oh, wait, no, say something about elementary. He backed you up and I was like, where's that?
I just said, when you see something for elementary, just say that.
But if you do want to see that terrible yellow cloth, we still have ours, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to walk out with it.
Take it home.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right, letter B, Jowl.
Oh, you lived here?
Where are you from? Range, I know. I combined it.
It's Choco.
Jowl Vegas range netting. So we have, there's two different quotes here. One for the 188,000.
It's 131. No, never mind. I got never mind. Keep going. Okay.
So we handed you a second quote as well, they came in.
Was that
To these-
Yeah, it was outside the packet.
Okay.
Here's the second one. So the original,
Oh, that's a big difference.
yeah, is for 188, and that's with wooden poles. The one that Mr. Snyder gave us right before the meeting is 548,000, and it just has metal poles. So, and I really didn't look at the real
Yeah,
poles.
but I just got that one, and he said that it was a big difference, and I said, well, just go ahead and send it, I'll let the board decide. Because it is a lot more money, but it's metal instead of wood, so. I'd be there from now on.
But you know, there is, what is this?
They have two different types of netting on here.
You know, that's what I'm looking, that's a $40,000
One-
difference right there.
One is how it attaches to the metal versus the wood.
Right, no, but there's
Yeah, but
a,
there's treated rope bound golf netting.
the 40,000, on the 548,000, there's a $44,000 deal on there too.
Yeah, it's netting. Why would that change other than the way it's being attached?
Let me find out. Just
$40,000 for drilling holes.
Come on now.
That's just the material, the labor is 12,000.
Hey, Cody, can you answer a few questions to the school board about these quotes? All right, let's see, I'm gonna put you on speaker. Nothing like being on the spot.
He's probably trying to eat supper.
All right, good. He's probably eating supper. Yeah. All right, Cody, what questions do you guys have? They had a few questions on the two different quotes.
How you doing, Cody?
Good, how are you?
Good, this is Jim from the school board. Sorry to bother you. So we're looking at these two quotes. Obviously, we have the initial for 188,000, which is the wooden poles. And then the metal poles obviously goes up to 548,000.
Yes, sir.
Outside of the obvious difference between wood and metal, can you give us an explanation behind those two and the differences in quality and things of that nature?
Well, the metal poles they're gonna stay true and straight forever. You know, the wooden poles, they're basically used telephone poles that they refurbish. We've done a lot of it. They will eventually, someone will start to bend a little bit, and we have some at the New Mexico Military Institute golf course that have been there 20 years, and I mean they still look good, but metal's just going to be your more attractive. That's really all it is, honestly.
Okay.
It's just cosmetic. I mean, because they're manufactured, they're steel, they're going to last forever. Where a wooden pole, you may get one that warps real bad and maybe have to change it, eventually, but it's just really aesthetics, honestly.
Right, what's the warranty differences?
Well, you're gonna get a lot more of a warranty on the metal poles, for sure. And I don't know what that is right offhand, but I do know it's gonna come with a pretty nice warranty. Where the wooden poles, you really don't get a warranty with the wooden poles. The netting, yes, but the poles, no.
I see.
And the netting's gonna be the same on either system. It's 40 feet tall, same netting, it's just either gonna be on metal or wood.
Right. Okay,
And of course, with the steel poles, I mean, they're manufactured, I believe it's in California, I'm not sure where they come from, so we've got the freight, there's a lot more to that than just getting the metal poles from a local electric company.
right, what's the lead time on that versus the wooden pole?
They're pretty fast. I mean, I think they can get them out within 6 to 8 weeks, and it's gonna be pretty close to the same on either one. The wood poles, we could probably get them a little quicker, but, I don't think the lead time is long at all on the metal poles.
Okay. You guys have any questions?
Any other questions for Mr.
Between the netting prices?
Oh, yeah.
The netting, so once the metal pole netting is $42,180 versus $9,880. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, did you hear that, Cody? The difference in netting prices, the wooden pole's about 9,000 and the metal pole is 42,000.
So the netting?
Yes.
I'd have to look at that. I don't know why that would be so different. It shouldn't be. And I don't have that in front of me at all, but I can pull it up and report it.
How come you don't carry it around?
You don't carry it around with you?
I usually do.
It's called work-life balance.
I'm 10 minutes from the office. I can make sure you'll find out.
No, not necessary. We'll
But
put,
I'll look into that for you, because that sounds a little strange to me, and the netting price shouldn't really,
No.
I don't think
that
they
is a
should
lot
change
of-
that much, because you're still running the same cables and, pretty much everything's the same, so.
okay, yeah. Well, if you'll look into that and get with Mr. Snyder and we'll,
Yes, sir.
obviously taking these into consideration, but we'd like, apples to apples if we can.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Cody. We appreciate you.
Okay, yeah, I'll look into that in the morning, and I'll get that over to Mr. Snyder.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Bye.
And the other thing about this whole thing is I think, I don't think the school should have to front the whole thing. I think, we can get, I can't speak for
Why is this
them.
even brought to us? Because of the whole first T thing?
Yeah, well,
And high
because
school
of, because of
high
high
school
school
team music.
team music, yes,
Okay.
that's a good question. Yes, sorry, we should have prefaced that. Because of the fact that we have a golf team, and we don't have a place for them to practice, specifically district owned. Of course, we can participate and contribute and develop other local ranges like we do. So, that being said, though, I don't know that I think the wooden poles, or excuse me, the other poles seem to be probably the right way to go, the metal poles. I would love for $500,000.
Yeah.
But I still think that Woolworth, we can have a discussion with them.
I just feel like there's too many discrepancies
Yeah.
right now.
Well, for sure, yeah, I don't think we need to make a decision now either, just because we don't
That doesn't make sense.
have anything definitive.
I understand the labor being way different, you know,
Right.
there's some things that are just. Labor for drilling holes, $12,000.
That's what I said, yeah. 40,000 or 30, what was it, 30 something?
$7,600 in materials to
To
drill,
drill holes.
or equipment to drill. holes.
Yeah.
So I-
They may get them by hand.
We're the wrong business.
I'm telling you. So
So,
I was like, man, that should be all in one for the labor, then you should be able to, your price for labor and expertise would be with your tools.
right, with your tools, right. So we don't want to pay your drill bits. So if he'll obviously put those together for us, and then we can make a more educated
I mean,
decision
I
on
want
that.
one, but I think they're
Is
just
this
trying to price
something-
gouge.
Yeah.
It's,
Is this
there's not
something
a
that can
time
wait?
sensitive, yep, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I sliced my driveway.
This is just the first time we need to look at it, discuss it, see what y'all wanna do,
You know, I
think
don't
about
know
it.
if you ever, I don't know how often you go down Country Club Road, but I come down every morning that way every night, and it is hilarious, the number of balls that are on the first fairway.
And they're
Yeah,
everywhere.
they're everywhere, 'cause
And our kids
you know,
are
the city golf
part of
balls
the
all day.
reason. And when I was there were 2 high school kids there on the team, and then 2 teeing off at dark. I had to tell them, what are y'all doing? It's dark. What are y'all?
Well,
And
it's
they,
lit.
well, our balls glow in the dark. I said, you can't. So they left.
Oh, in the dark.
I mean, that's what, just
They
while
said.
I was there for 5 minutes, there were kids everywhere, and I'm going, man, this is great.
Maybe if our
But
team
you
gets
gotta
better,
be-
we won't have to have these because they hit down the fairway.
It's good, but it's gotta be controlled, and the country club's not used to anything but old people being out there. It's kind of cool seeing all the kids.
Right.
Even though it's gonna create problems, but we're ready for it because it's a neat thing to see.
And I think, but I do think that, I mean, I know I'll bring it up to Woolworth and say, hey, what do you guys think about this? I mean, if, you know, kick in 50%, if we can, so.
Yeah.
Or something, but, so we'll just, this is just informational, we'll move on to it. Okay, next month.
I'll get more details from Cody, if not him be here.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
Because that would be good to answer all these questions in person.
Clean up his numbers.
Yeah, because the nets and all that. I'll go over y'all's issues on that with him.
All right, letter C, the LGRF funding resolution for parking lot G.
Oh,
Admin
Oh, okay.
parking.
All right.
Here, right?
Parking lot G?
Yeah, isn't that here?
Yes, I thought you were like, put it up on the screen. I thought, I don't have
No,
it. Yes, it's right there. It's right there. Admin parking. Yes.
That's funny.
And so what this agreement is how much we're going to get. Over 500,000 from the state. They're actually contributing the full 75%, which is great. Sometimes they don't. Some of their offers,
We've
sometimes
been
less.
really, really lucky, very fortunate with that LGRF.
And also Park Hill, they're not here, but they do a really good job at putting everything together and communicating with DOT. And when you do that, DOT prioritizes you.
Okay.
And I suspect that's part of it, because
So-
we usually have our ducks in a row.
Are they saying that to pave that right there, $650,000?
Yes. They're paying 500,000 of it.
Insane. This is an insane amount of money, isn't it?
Yeah, so we paid 162, they made 488, and it's 651,000 total.
It's pretty flat already.
Yeah, that's just it.
And that is light poles and sidewalks and everything, not just the pavement.
I don't know, I see advertisers for asphalt on Facebook all the time.
Asphalt.
I don't know.
Then
who it
they come
is.
and give you this crushed
Jerry
gravel
Farrell.
stuff and tell you that it's pavement.
Yeah.
Might be.
That stuff's expensive. And to maintain it too.
That's just nuts. So this is just informational, right? Or there's nothing?
No, this is the agreement. All this is for you guys to bring the money in and accept the 500,000.
Oh, we'll accept it.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's not,
But do we?
you've
we
already
need to-
approved of the project.
Yeah, well, I know that, but do we have to approve
Yes.
this agreement?
Yes.
Oh, so this is, okay,
It's approving the resolution
approved resolution, right?
and you have to approve money coming in just like going out.
Yeah, right.
That same thing.
I didn't know if we had already, that this resolution, because we've already approved it before. Okay,
That means the parking lot will get done this year.
It's just the LGRF agreement. Well, it's
It actually-
actually at the bus barn because
it'll
that's
be
where the
next
bus
year,
is.
because
Yeah.
I usually cut it like in March or something, don't they? Or
What's that?
the monies, don't they usually cut it early spring?
No, they'll give it to us as soon as we send it back.
Shoot.
I'll second.
Thank you.
And then they tell you, you
I
have,
did it first.
I did.
and they tell you you have so long to spend it. That's what they do.
So your thing is on a mission tonight.
Or it reverts back. All right,
I
thank
just
you.
wanna see if Jim can do it. I'm really in his corner here.
It's a no-brainer accepting money in, is it?
What is this?
We don't want
I
it.
just came on a tangent, something else.
Only $500,000.
It's for letter F. Okay, letter D, and we're just gonna combine D and E as far as principal reports
Yeah.
and,
And this will be their reports too.
reports.
How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome.
Nice.
Those are just schedules that we just printed today. I'm gonna pass around the entire handbook in case you wanna take a look at it. It's your-
Oh,
it's
so
your
what
own
you gave
time.
us was just the,
No, I mean.
Those are just the changes.
okay,
This will be the whole handbook in case you want.
I see.
I'm not gonna go over the whole handbook. I'm just gonna go
okay,
over
well,
the
that's,
changes.
that's good. But, let's see something here.
They're so
I was like,
competitive.
man, this is a really skinny handbook.
So as you flip through the handbook, you're going to see
This is just the change.
most of the lettering is in black. When you get to red lettering, it's changes this year, and some of the changes from last year we left in just to emphasize. So first of all, a message from the principal. Students, parents, and guardians, welcome to the new school year at Yale High School, junior high school. A school year represents a fresh chapter, a blank page filled with opportunities to learn, compete, grow, and lead. As your principal, I'm incredibly proud to welcome you all back to school. This year, our focus, our drive, our daily mission can be summed up in 4 powerful words: grit today, greatness tomorrow. If you read through that, you kind of understand what that means. I mean, get in the grind. I think we have good news coming. I'm not going to talk about tonight. We did take some junior high teachers to Albuquerque, Mr. Snyder and I, and the language arts teachers, and they were recognized for being a top 5 school in the entire state. Improvement in language arts schools.
And we're gonna have.
I think we're fixing to have better news coming. It's gonna be like on our scores, it's gonna be district-wide.
And we'll have a little recognition for them next month along with the new employees coming
Right.
I did just have one correction that I
Yes.
saw.
Go ahead.
Under the American Creed,
Yes.
duty to my country is 4 words.
Say it again.
Duty to my country. That's actually 4 words. That's the second little line after the American Creed, page 6.
in. You read it?
I
No, I'm
did.
just kidding.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's jumbled, right?
It's just
Yeah.
all 4
Yeah,
words
and so,
put together.
so to explain that, and thank you for, and if you proof some more of it, that's great, but to explain that, this handbook had been written over time by multiple principals. And every time they rewrote something or added something, they used a different font.
And
So-
it
so-
jumbles it.
Mr. Estrada took this handbook and put it into AI. And we basically cleaned it up and put it all into one font, and we did find some areas that were jumbled like that. We pretty well cleaned up most of them, but we'll get that. I promise it'll be corrected.
But everything else I read looked really
Yeah,
good.
so if you do see something, I mean, I've read this 8 or 9 times.
Yes, you have.
But if you do see, just email me page number, and with this new program, I can just go in there, fix it, and then I can resend it. The attendance policy on page 13 is basically, we took out what we had in the handbook, and so now we're required annually to write an attendance policy. We always have been, but they got really strict on it last year. They actually read them. And if you didn't score a certain a score on your submission, then you had to take a class, resubmit it. So anyways, this attendance policy reflects our attendance policy or our attendance guidelines. What we submitted last year, attendance. It's just an attendance. It's a high school attendance policy. It's basically what it is. You submit it to the state. There is a name for it. I can't think of it right now, but this basically follows that exactly. It's state law. This is state law. This is what you're supposed to do with attendance. And it gets down to the 4th tier where you basically
Yeah, it's essentially start out with universal supports, classroom incentives. We do that. At the end of the year, we give awards for good attendance. Tier 2 is prevention. Tier 3 is chronically absent. School will send an official meeting, a request letter. Parent and student must meet with our attendance team to establish a formal attendance improvement plan. So once they get to that point, that's what we're supposed to do. And then finally, intent support, 20% or greater days missed, excessively absent. A formal meeting with the principal attendance team will establish intensive specialized supports and non-punitive school level consequences. And in state law, you can't, there's lots of things they don't allow you to do. Suspension, which makes sense because, I mean, if they're not here
Honestly.
20 days and you,
You're giving them a day off.
yeah, right.
Vacation.
Please suspend me. Let me tell them.
That's
In
what-
school.
In-school suspension's
Yeah.
rough, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's just basically the attendance policy update. And on page 15, that was changed last year. Y'all approved it last year, but I left it in because I wanted to emphasize it. For seniors. The only other thing I thought that might be controversial, the handbook or the graduation requirements were approved last year also. Those are just in there for emphasis. But page 28, beginning with the graduating class of 2027 students with an overall numerical grade average of 95 and above will be designated as graduating with highest honors. It will be listed on the commencement program. Students with numerical grade averages of 92 to 94.99 will be designated as graduating with honors. So those students, they get a little gold cord they wear. If they're in one of those, then they get a blue and gold cord if they're in the other area. Those scores were lower, and for some reason it's nationwide. Students are, I mean, part of it is people no longer believe that C is average. You know, it's the standardized bell curve. If you think about a standardized bell curve, a class, if you're teaching a class according to the strength of the class, the majority of your students should be making C's. A smaller amount should be making B's, and a much smaller amount should be making A's. The D should match the B's and the F should match the A's. That's statistics behind grades. Now, what's happened is again, parents don't believe C is average. They think C is failing now. And so teachers battle that, and grades have went up as a consequence. I think it's nationwide. And so essentially at our last graduation, over half of our students were wearing those cords.
Yeah,
So what does that really mean? I mean,
right.
so we're trying to up that a little bit. They have to,
If everybody's special, nobody's special.
right. We're gonna give everybody a trophy.
You're special, right?
If everybody gets a trophy, did anybody get it?
What's the point?
So that's really that's the only one I thought would be any kind of a controversy. Did y'all have any questions already of and the dress code y'all already approved?
Yeah, the only thing I was wondering about, I was looking at the graffiti street rules, but I didn't
Yes.
see anything about like the parking spaces.
Yes, we didn't put that in the handbook, but we're going to allow seniors to,
I'm assuming the same rules apply, you know.
but we're gonna actually let them paint a space, like have it in the senior parking lot and let them have.
As long as their
That's cool.
space doesn't go up like on the quality transport office building.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, you know how kids are, you gotta say, you
Yes.
can, it'll start going up there, Bill.
Amy, it'll be a mural. Okay, individual murals.
Could be as bad as that telephone pole in
Or the vibration from the street, they've had all kinds of issues.
I bet.
The two schools, well, the three schools I've actually been a part of, Tatum, Denver City, and I taught in Seminole here. All of those schools allowed seniors to have a parking space that they painted. Yeah, actually, in Denver City, they charged them for the space.
Oh.
And then you charge them and then it goes towards like their senior bash or something like that?
Yeah, they use it for,
Are we charging them?
No.
Oh, okay.
It goes towards the superintendent.
another thing,
I think it should go to me since I raised it.
Yeah.
Another thing I started to add, but I didn't, was no cell phones in school, period, because it's one of the things our teachers battle the most. It's a constant battle.
You know, how is that going after the state?
It's
All that stuff.
it was better this last year, is there's just always those 2 or 3 teachers that don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, you know, and you just kind of battle that. But toward the end of the year, I pretty much gave a directive, and it got really cleaned up. But it may come to that point at some point where Most schools are eliminating them completely. And, you know, someone asked me, well, why don't we charge them like they do in Texas? If they get their phone, they pay $20 to get it back. Texas has a state law that allows them to do that. New Mexico doesn't.
That would take parents off.
Did you know at one time we did, but the law said don't do that anymore?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So if anyone asks you that question, why aren't we doing it like, you know, Kermit or Seminole? Well, we can't. Perfect. All right.
Thank
I
you,
guess-
sir.
Thank you.
I guess we'll need a motion to approve that also because it.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Now we're gonna take a break.
Nope.
Leave her alone.
Now we're taking.
Leave her alone.
Lord is fast.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I've got one, are we collecting for Renee?
No. You snooze, you lose.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over the dates real quick. This is what we have going on.
You wouldn't see it. Flies by.
Coming back. Very quick. We have our MAPS virtual training on the 3rd, the day the teachers come back. We have CPI training for some, into math training for others, Woolworth luncheon for all staff, Synergy training. For classroom teachers, the next day we have CPR and first aid for all staff to renew. We have Saxon phonics training, which this is quite a thing. Lisa Simmons is friends with the lady that created Saxon phonics.
This is Saxon herself?
Yes. And so she is coming to do a presentation for our kindergarten through 2nd grade teachers. She's doing it for free.
Wow.
All we have to do is pay her hotel and her meals. So, done.
Nice.
All sells burritos and Hilltop Inn.
Or the man
Lord.
camp. Or the man camp.
Target mentality.
That's cheaper than a hotel, really?
$65.
Oh, wow.
You get a deal with the rest of the guys.
And then for elementary, August the 6th, that Thursday, first day of school for 2nd through 5th. Pre-K, kindergarten, first grade teachers will have their parent-teacher conferences on those 2 days. And then on August the 10th, pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade start school.
All right, can I ask a quick question?
You bet.
You've got August 6th is the first day for 2nd through 5th graders. And I noticed on our calendar, it says first day of school is the 7th.
Is August the 6th not that Thursday?
Am I looking at that
I thought it
wrong?
was 7th also.
I think it's 7th and 8th, isn't it?
Oh,
Thursday,
then I
Friday.
wrote the dates incorrectly.
Well, let me
We need
look.
to fix all that.
No, it's 6th and 7th. No. Yeah, it is.
7th is a Friday.
The 6th is the first day.
The 6th is a Thursday.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Yeah. that's the
6th and
Thursday.
7th are the first 2 days.
So.
So I had
But
my,
on the calendar here, it says that the 7th is students in person.
Right.
What calendar did you get?
That's because that's because.
It's a Friday.
Friday. We normally don't go on Friday.
The first day of school is the 6th.
Yeah,
That's not
calendar-
indicated on.
Okay, it is not indicated on there, but okay. Okay, so everybody starts on the 6th except for
Yes.
pre-K and
First day of classes is the 6th, but everybody goes on the
Okay.
7th because they normally go.
Kindergarten and
Okay.
first start.
Good deal, thank you.
well, good
There
question.
we go. Yeah.
Phew.
That was a
All
good
right, I
question.
was like, man, my first school board, and I need
If I'm gonna be honest, I thought the same thing when I saw it.
Because I'm thinking my kids are gonna be like, I go back just on a Friday.
Well, now I'm
Like,
kind of confused. So does the high school goes back on the 6th or 7th?
Everybody
Six.
except for.
Everybody,
Okay.
everybody on the 6th.
I'll go, wait a minute, now I'm kind of lost.
Yeah. Well, because I just saw students in
Everybody
person, but
except
there's
for
no
those.
first day written down here, and that's, you know.
6th.
Is that the one that was printed? Because there was one that came out, the last one, and it is indicated. It is
Is that the one
indicated.
that Jim approved and sent out?
May not be that.
I don't know what I approved.
That may not be
But the last
Oh,
one that we
didn't do
got
that.
was, it was indicated on there that they had school on that Friday and that pre-K in first grade, it's like kindergarten, pre-K, first grade didn't start until the 10th. Because that's where I got this one. Okay, and then my huge handbook, all 24 pages, one side. If I put it on two, it's 12 pages. So we didn't have any changes on it. The other thing but there was one thing that I was going to mention that Mr. Snyder and the bus drivers and I had kind of talked about is on page 3 and 4. We are going to have parents get a copy of they get a copy through the handbook anyway, but they're going to get an additional copy with a signature page. We'll go over the rules with them and then get their signature so they understand that, especially
It is not a right.
it is not a right, it's a privilege, and that they can
Amen to
lose that. And if they lose that privilege, then it's their responsibility to get their kid to school.
And if you and your dog wanna come on the bus, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
So we are going
Unless it's a
to,
little. No, no.
right. So we are going to have parent signatures about the bus
Yeah.
regulations, and then we are going to post those said rules on the buses, just as a reminder for the kids.
And we'll have bus monitors again this year? Good deal. That makes a huge difference.
It does, it does.
I know one of those bus drivers.
He does every round.
Well, you know, well,
He's
it's
the only
additional-
one.
It's additional eyes,
Mhm.
you know?
Well, and so the driver can focus on the road instead of, hey, sit down, stop doing that. Correct. So, well, he got in trouble for that.
So that's all I had.
Okay.
Did you guys have any questions?
No, ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Seems like we just had a meeting saying last day of school, now
Yeah,
we're.
I know,
Yeah, we
right?
are.
Right?
Hey, can I add something real quick?
Sure.
We're August 3rd, that Monday, teachers come back that evening, we're going to do this annual hot dog cookout. If you want to come up at 5:30, get the poll, and then we'll introduce the staff.
What day is
Pass out
that?
student.
August
August
3rd.
Oh, yours is the 3rd, okay, so.
My grandma's birthday.
Where we have the teacher come
What
in.
time?
5:30. And it'll,
Listen,
be
Linda.
a hot dog,
Listen,
students will be
Linda.
able to come and get their schedules and their background.
Awesome.
And then
I will advertise it on Facebook.
So we'll
Thank
do ours
you.
on the 4th. It's just the teacher meet and greet where the parents go and take their supplies, drop them off, get their backpacks and. Yeah, ours are short and sweet. We're not doing hot dogs. We do that on field day, end of the year.
Right. Perfect. Anybody have any questions for either one of the principals?
I'm glad you said that.
No.
Thank you, guys. All right, letter F, disposal of obsolete equipment.
You have to approve. No, the
Yeah.
elementary handbook.
Oh, we do have to approve your handbook, sorry.
Yes.
Need a motion to approve the elementary handbook.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Yes.
And then I'll send it to Shelley to post on the website.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. All right, now we're done with letter F. So it looks like there's a total of $53,900 in donated computers. So when we say donate, where are they being donated to?
They're being donated to the library again, where the library can then sell them. We had a lot of staff that wanted those, but they still have to go to the library. We can't give them to staff. We can, but they could go over to the library and get a good deal on it. That's all, because once it's the libraries, then they can do it. They can.
Are they laptops or what?
No, they're the all-in-ones that were at the teacher.
Oh, okay, the
The one,
monitor.
so like, I think maybe last month or month before y'all approved all the teacher, these are getting rid of the ones they had. They're old computers.
Nice.
Do you know how much they'll sell them for?
Usually it's 50.
Like 50 or 100 bucks.
Just so I can give the teachers an idea.
And if teachers know and they know which one, Shelley's gonna mark them if they want to get the same one.
Cool.
And that totals $53,900 as far as what they've been listed as. So if there's no further questions, need a motion to approve the disposal of the obsolete equipment.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Jim, you're doing awesome tonight. I just want you to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you've asked more questions than me tonight.
I'm proud of you. I'm really
Items for future discussion. Is there anything?
It's not really,
See?
listen, Linda, mine are short and sweet.
She wanted you to.
I
go
just
so she
wanted to
could do
say
this.
that when I was looking through the meeting minutes and it mentioned that you are the longest serving superintendent,
Yes.
I thought that was really cool.
I don't know what to think. No, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that was a compliment.
Oh,
Okay, but take it graciously.
Let me take it, thank you.
Yes, he's a lawyer serving in New Mexico.
State.
In the state.
Can't say the state.
Not just jail. I thought it was for jail.
Yeah, no, the whole state.
The whole state.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was just for jail. I was
They were talking about me when I wasn't there.
At our conference last week, they actually acknowledged him to the whole group that he's the longest serving superintendent.
Really? I just think that's really cool.
Crazy.
It's really cool.
What
It's
is the
really- it
average
helps our
length of,
district.
well, I mean, Texas is so big.
It's about the same, honestly, 2 to 3 years. It's
Really?
Not much better. Wow. I mean, really, I think you guys might be a little higher. I think New Mexico might be a little higher.
Wow. And you're at what now?
This is 13.
13. Man, we gotta up our game. What are we doing?
No, we don't have, you don't have enough projects. That's what's so.
He's never been just a
People
superintendent.
know what to do.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Is he's never, ever
Just
been
been.
justice.
This is the
we've had
closest
this
with huge-
build going on from the day he started, and he's been engaged.
The elementary's
entire
coming
So
to a
wait,
close. He's
this
like, wait a
isn't your
minute, we need
13th
something else.
year?
This is my 13th year.
I've been on the board for
14.
11 years and I got on the board under Wilbanks.
No, you haven't been on the board 11 years, have you?
You were you on?
2015 is when I got elected.
I started in 2014.
2013.
We got here in 2013. I didn't get elected until 2015.
So when I started, like 2014,
Well, maybe you were, I don't know.
Maybe it was that
That's
transition
what
period.
I'm thinking
I was
too.
high school principal.
Yeah.
It's
2014.
been a long time.
It has been. Anyway, I just thought it was cool. Congratulations.
Yes,
thank you.
I think that
Thank
gives
you.
our,
Yeah.
our district a lot of stability
I
and
think it helps. And we've got some data. I don't want to give away let the cat out of the bag, but we have some data next month that I cannot wait to share with y'all, but I promised I wouldn't because it's embargoed on the state standards. So
so just dangle it in front
I
of us.
hope it's
fine.
good, and I hope I'm not trying to overpromise anything there, but that we did get a call that it is good.
Nice.
Okay.
So, can't wait to see it.
Anything from future discussion? Mr. Snyder.
Okay, so there's about 3 things I've thought of since I made this list. Mid-year eval, August, when would y'all like to do that? I just thought about that.
Do we have your
In August normally.
report? August, really?
Yes, no, I did not even give you my,
Well, I mean, it'd be helpful, you know.
I thought it was.
January?
Well, no, that's his annual evaluation.
There's a mid-year. Y'all did a mid-year, they started doing one a few years.
Yeah, but is it in August?
Is it like February? Yeah, that's 6 months, February to August, because you did my evaluation in February.
Right, that's what.
So that would be 6 months from there, which would be
Okay,
August.
yeah, that's right.
It usually has been around August.
That's weird that we did.
That's what I wanted to
Just-
tell you
just
now.
because it was first month of school, so I'm like, why, you know, you do it right,
Want to let you know now so you can schedule. You can do it August, September, October. Never.
you really should.
Never. It's real helpful.
So our next meeting is August 17th. Why don't we plan, just put it on that agenda? Not for his evaluation, but to set the date. So we'll do it sometime in August or September. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So let's plan on finding an extra evening during the month of either the end of August, first couple weeks of September.
Mhm.
I think that ought to work. Is that good for you, Mr. Shire?
Yes.
Anything else?
Okay, yes, I do. I'm giving myself a reminder to have that on the next, because if I don't. Okay, 1 second. All right, so the board is welcome and encouraged to join the staff on Wednesday, August the 5th, if you want to get this down.
Mhm.
The new cafeteria service is going to be feeding the staff, and they would like the board to be there.
Oh, good.
Finally,
How nice to finally be
August the
invited.
5th at lunch, about 11:30. Depends on when they finish up their morning. So 11:30 we'll get it.
Just so you know, I was invited to that.
You were?
Mr. Goss was.
Oh,
I should have invited the one that I knew would be there.
the only one that shows up, yes.
But
I had to go back
August
to work.
5th at lunchtime. Please be there. Be there or be square.
At noon?
At 11:30, because I don't know when they're gonna finish up their training for that one. And I was just gonna tell you, there's nothing else. There's just new staff members will be introduced in August. Along with that, we're gonna recognize the ladies that helped get our scores up in junior high ELA from last year's data, so. And we've been doing lawns for elderly through the clinic. Actually, they have that loving hearts, caring hearts. And so
When you
we,
say we, who do you mean?
the school district with our summer
Summer,
helpers.
Oh.
It's really a cool thing.
nice.
We have served 17 elderly people and unfortunate.
How old do you have to be?
No, you already passed that, but you gotta be able not to be able to do it. You're in good shape for your age. But you're in really good shape for your age.
For your age, smack them right now.
So far it's been 17 lawns, which is wonderful to see because it's people that can't get out and do it themselves. There's several. And I wasn't even thinking, but every time she sends somebody, I'm like, that's true. There's no one on there that I've thought, yeah, right. Gayla Abel's been the one that's really spared.
Nice.
She does a fantastic job. If anybody's on that board out there, that Gayla Abel's done a great job with that. So just to let you know, I haven't mentioned that anywhere, but
Really
those
neat.
kids
I
have done a
like
good
that.
job, Mr. Ross, Coach Ross. So,
Thanks for allowing them to do that.
yes, you're welcome. And spending list, this is where it's gonna be now. There are 3 items that were over 20, but under 60. Right.
So this is what you're gonna include in
This,
your report?
I'll have this in my
Okay.
report, plus the housing. But anyway, Zero Eyes addition was 31,000 for additional cameras for all the new stuff, basically, and the library, we put a few on there. Pace Audio, we bought 3 new smart boards. That's how expensive they are. It's 20,000 for 3 of them. And then Apple iPads for kindergarten, 27,000.
Do we really need to give iPads to kindergartners?
It's about the typing skills. So they need to know how to be expert typers by 2nd grade now.
That's
I
ridiculous.
learned in high school. Everything in this world is technology now.
Yeah.
When I was doing it, everybody was, well, that's the easy class because everybody's gonna be an office worker that knows how to type. That's what the mindset was back then. Now the whole world revolves around technology.
Do you know studies have shown that when you actually write something out, you retain it better?
Well, cursive also helps you.
Yeah.
You know, somebody told me the
Fine
other
motor
day,
skills.
they want us to forget cursive so we can't read the Constitution. It's true. I agree with that. If no one can write or read cursive,
That's that joke. You can
Sorry.
paralyze an entire generation
it's
by
not,
just
Yeah.
it's
writing your
scary.
plans in cursive and turning all your vehicles into stick shifts.
And then roll up windows. What are these?
That's why I'm able to leave my keys in the truck sometimes.
Right. Anyway, that's all that I have this evening.
I don't like the iPads, but okay.
And,
I don't like that either. But anybody have anything else?
No, other than on your
Oh, yes.
oh.
teacherage
Uh-huh.
situation,
Mhm.
so you've got 1 vacancy,
Yes,
and how many of these are new hires?
okay. There is,
Once.
on set,
New hire.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what they're
Teaching?
teaching
Ponce is teaching elementary art.
in elementary?
See,
See,
yes.
Just because their name.
We win 'em.
Ponce, yeah, I
We
like
win
to
'em.
say that.
Epperson.
I'm getting down there.
Listen, I'm down there for you.
Epperson is a new junior high science.
And wife though too.
Yes, and his wife. We got a twofer.
Oh, nice.
Double check on that.
Write that down, Amy. That's 2.
Poppy
I got it.
is still, okay. Narrow
Well,
is,
what does Epperson teach?
Epperson
Junior high
teaches junior high science,
The other one.
The wife.
elementary. What
Elementary.
does she teach? Pre-K, yes, pre-K, yeah. These are all new to me too, by the way. And Poppy, Narrow, Mr. Narrow is teaching history, and he will be at the high school. Miss Manal's the same and Ragland's the same. Oh, no, Ragland, Bethany,
Oh, that's
she's
Steph.
been on the list. She gets into a house fund.
That needs to be changed to Tate.
Mrs. Tate.
So,
So Manal is what? I'm
She's
sorry.
sped junior high. She's already been
But you said there was another, after Epperson, you said there was somebody new.
Well, vacant. Yeah,
Vacant.
who's vacant?
Vacant, oh, okay.
there. And then Narrow, Mr. Narrow, he's new.
Right, history high school.
And then Bethany Ragland's not new, but she's new to the house.
Manala's new.
Yeah, no,
No.
she's junior high. She's 2nd year.
So your twofers are the Eppersons and the Simmons?
Yes.
That's it. Okay.
I mean, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
What's it looking like on those other ones we purchased?
The new ones, we've got it 911 addressed. Is that finished?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The new,
Yeah, it's in production.
okay, they're in
So
production.
we had to wait for the 911 address. We finally
Got
got
it
it
ordered.
a few weeks ago. And so it's been ordered and in production.
Anything else?
No, look.
Look at this.
Wow.
Everybody for Jim.
We have an adjournment.
Dark. So there's a backstory to this.
They just do it all the time. They say my meetings are long. Because they normally are like 9 o'clock.
I think you're just trying to.
That's
Yes.
Listen, no lies have been told. All right, 6:51. I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make it.
Yeah, so. All in favor?
So if anybody wants to go across the street, I'll be.
Yes, it's not even dark.
That was another jab, James.
In all fairness, Jim asked the questions we don't think to ask. That's because they're not as smart as Jim.
Yeah, no, I generally, you know, the main.
Weird, huh?
So, New City's hospital district president came down to, you know, but don't yell at people talking. They had asked about.
No, I appreciate it.
That's the same thing they said too. They said it's, they're like 20-minute meetings. Yeah.
Crazy, it's something. I came in started.
Are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be there tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sure will. I don't know what it's gonna look like.
I was just curious. It's not like we approached later.
Potential's huge.
Get it while before I put it up. Thank you so much, Carolina. I was starving. I got dinner started for my kids.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just gonna put that in.
Yeah,
You're good.
Well, I remember I brought it up several months ago. I say several, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And then I think Dane had a conversation. I wasn't at the meeting, but he had a conversation. It was brought up during the meeting or something. You guys had a conversation about them. So it's been mentioned a couple of times. I think it was mentioned back in
Only through, are you done, Randy?
March. I didn't think April or May. Oh, okay, so that must be when I brought it up. It was in March, so.
I wish you could though.
Yes, it's,
Because
but I remember Dane talking about it.
right now.
Oh, okay, so I might even brought it up before then, because Dane talked about it after I was in there one time too, so. And neither one of them were on the agenda.
I'd love to get that
It was
on
just
the
brought
chart.
up, so.
Yeah.
I think it was brought up because,
If you figure something out.
Okay.
continuing education, I guess.
You certified?
Shut up yet.
So I think that's what.
That's why.
Yeah.
Do we need to shut this meeting off?
I didn't do that.
By pushing F and E and B.
Our meeting's still live.
I don't have the remote.
He said, oh, shoot.
Or I would shut it off with it.
Yeah, I don't.
So I can shut up